Mr. Ajay Singh, Qatar Airways has expressed plans to set up business in India, or in a sense has been invited by the Indian government to set up operations in India. You, SpiceJet and the FIA at large, you have your reservations against that. You've even gone to the government with your concerns. Could you brief us on those?
Well, we have a concern with the policy of the government of India, not any particular airline. There is no country in the world today that allows 100% FDI in aviation. Not the most developed countries. If you look at the Americans or the Europeans or the Australians, no country allows 100% FDI. So our point is that we must, whatever policy we have, must be on the basis of reciprocity. If other countries want 100% FDI in our country, then they should be prepared to give 100% FDI in aviation in their country. If they want to set up an airline in our country, then they should be prepared for us to set up airlines in their country. So it must be done on the basis of equality and reciprocity.
Agreed, sir. Reciprocity is agreed, but even if we were to move beyond this policy hurdle and if it were to be approved, do you as a player within the market think there is enough room for another carrier to come in? Because in terms of infrastructure and others, you were talking about how there isn't space to park your own aircraft right now. Is there room for another player to enter?
Well, as you know, airlines in India today have ordered hundreds of planes. And there is a severe paucity of airport capacity and airspace capacity as well. So we think that obviously adding more planes to that will create bigger problems for India.
Looking at an airline like Qatar Airways, they're sponsored by the government, they're a state-sponsored airline. Does that also raise a concern, considering they're going to be coming with deep pockets and will be in a position to...
I don't want to comment on any particular airline, but certainly, I mean, big airlines with deep pockets coming into our country. By the way, this 100% FDI also will not bring any investment into the country, because that was the stated objective of the government when they allowed 100% FDI. In an airline business, investments are to be made in aircraft, and in this case when airlines come from outside, they'll just lease aircraft from outside and they'll just get them into the country, so there is no investment which comes into the country. Of course, if people with deep pockets and willing to take losses for several years come into the country, that would be damaging for our industry. That's not a healthy situation at all.
Right, so speaking about your business, only your business, I'll keep it to a last couple of questions. The Udan scheme has been talked about, and you've also praised it, going on record about that. Do you have, what sort of plans do you have in terms of bidding for new routes? How many routes do you plan to bid for in terms of the routes being ordered?
The bidding process is underway. We have bid for a significant number of routes. Now it's for the government to decide which routes are awarded.
And are you leasing any new aircraft, particularly for this? You've given an order to Boeing. How many of these aircraft coming in would be used for these routes in the regional sectors?
We don't know the answer to that yet, because we don't know which routes will be awarded to us. Once the routes are awarded, we'll take a call.
My final question to you, sir. Anything on the wide-bodied aircraft yet?
Nothing at the moment. I mean, we are still evaluating that, and it will take some time.
Right, so we'll get back to you when that's done. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.